write a lot about the Oscars.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you really go into detail what that was like for you, why you think on a broader cultural level it was such a painful thing for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that really struck me was that you thought it actually sort of brought you and Will closer together in that when that was done, and we'll talk about what it was like for you that night, but Will was going to need my support. I wasn't going to leave his side. Conflict can indeed amplify love and compassion. So the things that you took away from that night are really surprising to those of us reading it.
Wow.
Like, it's almost like you got something out of it. You learned something and are grateful for some of it.
Absolutely. I'm grateful for it all. Right. I am a real believer. I mean, considering when you read my life, there's been so many extreme things that I've been in the midst of, you know, and I've come to understand and learn that things are happening for us and getting out of the mindset that things are happening to me, because that was the mindset that really kept me stuck in pain. So when painful situations occur, I always know that there's an opportunity for a big blessing. And so in that particular circumstance, I really focused on the blessings. I really focused on what is being asked of me, you know, from that space of love and connection. What is being asked of me? And so when it came to Will, I got really clear about what was being asked of me, you know, and that was, I knew that he was going to come into a dark night of the soul that he hadn't entered before. I'd been there several times. You know, when you feel like the world has turned against you or you're being misunderstood or what have you. And I was like, you know, everybody wants to ride in the limo. Everybody wants to ride in the limo. You know, it's like I'd been by his side when, you know, in the limo. Now I had to be by his side in the hoopty, you know?
Yeah, you said you equate yourself to, you know, I think the critics and the haters who were so angry at him. But you said, I'd only been willing to accept that which I considered pleasing about Will. I did not know how to love him in his shadow states.
Yeah.
And you call it the holy slap.
The holy slap, the holy joke, the holy slap.
Yeah.
Holy lessons.
And that it helped me to learn to walk hand in hand with Will with all the bats and the gremlins.
Yeah, because I really got to see, you know, in looking at everything that started to come at him. And then I started to relate that to myself in our insular relationship. When things weren't going my way, how I would go into this negative, how dare you? You know, and I was like, wow, what makes you any different than what you're seeing that the public's doing? And it was a huge, huge reflection. You know, I was like, yo, that's crazy, right? And I was like, it really gave me an opportunity to look at how to learn even more deeply how to love him unconditionally, right? It's like we are human beings, but yet we have so much disdain for humanness. It's like, how do we love the people next to us if we aren't willing to embrace their humanness? You know, and I got to see how unkind I can be in times that I am not embracing my loved ones' humanness.
Does it change a lot, your relationship with Will? I mean, married but not is sort of how you describe it in the book.
Right.
Is that what it is now, or is it sometimes that and sometimes not? I would imagine it's that. Sometimes that and sometimes not.
We are, the most beautiful aspect of all of this is that we've just been on a really deep healing journey. And we have so much love for each other. And we're really just trying to figure out what this life partnership means for us, you know? And we're just spending a lot of time right now just unpacking so much. And so we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. But I tell you what, it's been a good time while we've been doing it.